Hey Sunshines, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liza Jane, and some of you may also know me as LIZABOGO. So I know I'm going to surprise some of you by what I'm doing. I have decided, and I don't want anybody to think that like this was a last minute decision, because it was not. I have been thinking about it for a few months, and I wanted to dye my hair pink for a while also, and I thought I'm going to dye my extensions pink before I take out my extensions. And so it was kind of a plan. I thought I would keep the pink in longer, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll dye them all pink. I don't really know what's next after this, but I knew this was coming. I did start taking out some extensions. I've just kind of been doing it here or there, thinking about it, seeing how it makes me feel. Anyway, I wanted you to come along on the process. I do have my mirror set up so that I can see myself, and while I do it, I hope to kind of explain myself. When I originally locked my hair over 2 years ago, I knew that I needed extension as soon as I locked it because I didn't feel beautiful. And part of this journey for me was coming to a place where I was doing what I wanted to do and feeling beautiful while I do it. My extensions definitely filled their purpose. Let me just say, I'm not saying that I'll never have extensions again. I don't want to say that. I don't like to make rules for myself. I don't do well with rules. So I'm just feeling the calling to take them out right now. I took out my original extensions last summer, and I knew I was going to replace them. At that time, I took them out for a couple weeks, and it was interesting, but I was anxious to get them back in. As soon as I got them in, I didn't feel the same connection with those extensions as I did my first, maybe because they grew out with me as I started my journey, but I just never had a real attachment to them. I think that extensions are amazing, and I don't think it makes your journey any less. Let me just preface by saying that. I really don't. I feel like they are wonderful and beautiful, and you still have all the same feelings and love for your dreadlocks just as anybody that gets them. So I don't think that anybody should ever feel any shame for having extensions. I think that they are wonderful. I love them. I love to make them for other people. I love to make people feel good about themselves, and extensions can do that. They also give a lot of versatility. They also are great if you have a job where you have to keep your locks looking nice. I think they're a great way to do that because you can, pull them up, pull them back. It's just more practical in a lot of ways. I do not work outside of my home, so I'm not so much worried about that. I just feel this need to be lighter. There's been a lot that's happened since I got my last extensions, and I feel that a lot of people talk about, does our hair carry energy? I think it carries as much as we allow it to carry. I think that for me, I just need to feel change in a big way. And honestly, I want to see where my locks are at. I want to see what they feel like. I want to see how they move. I want to see if they grow better without being restricted with extensions. Now, one way that I check to see if I'm having trouble seeing where my real hair is, I can kind of start pulling at the extensions and see, I can see that it's a little more solid right there. So I know that that's probably around where my hair begins. I don't know how I'm gonna feel once all these are out. I hope that I still feel all the things that dreadlocks have given me over the last 2 years. I hope I still feel all that. Confident and unique and, I don't know, just self-assured. But if I don't feel that way, I think that it's a good time to grow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this kind of change. And the pink was fun, and it was beautiful. I feel like it was a really beautiful color, and I've always wanted to have my locks pink. I had pink hair before locks. I thought that it would kind of hold me off of wanting to go short, but it didn't. Just kind of made it grow, because then I felt even more detached. You know, it wasn't my long blonde locks, and so it was kind of abstract, and every time I saw them out of the corner of my eye, it was like, whose are these? So I don't really ask people their opinions when it comes to, I mean, I will do a poll on my Instagram stories asking opinions, but basically for me, I'm just going with my gut and what I feel. I've only mentioned that I was doing this to a few people. I don't even know if I mentioned it to my family. They may be shocked when they see me later. I really don't want too many outside opinions. I don't really want to be influenced by that. As far as my locks, I think I cut off some of my own hair here because it's definitely not extension anymore, but it's, oh, I cut it so blunt. If I would have realized that was my own hair, I probably would have been more careful, but that's okay. When I started my locks, my hair was like to here, and so it's amazing to see. Really, we think, oh my gosh, my hair will be long, and it really, you know, it just kind of sucks it up. Long as I wish it was in that time, it's not. Pretty darn short actually still, and it'll be a little bob. I'm gonna stop talking and just get to it, maybe looking at the mirror a little bit better so that I don't chop up more than I'm wanting to, because I'm finding it a little hard on some of these that have matured so well, knowing which is my dreadlock and which is the extension. And I don't want to cut any of my own locks. Sometimes with extensions you can feel the difference, where they end and where they begin, by the feel. Sometimes they're softer, sometimes they're mushier in the spots between because the joints are looser. I want to feel like I'm getting somewhere, so I'm going to just go ahead and cut where I think I'm safe. Is this freaking you out? Sometimes it gives me anxiety to watch other people cut theirs, but not my own. I'm actually really relaxed about it. Oh my god, I kind of love it this length. Do I look like Greg again? I'm gonna get a different comb because I'm not loving this one. So I will return. Just a second. One thing I wanted to mention was I knew that as soon as I was past the really awkward stage, I mean, my locks shrunk like to this size. I knew that once I got past that I wanted to go to my locks. So this isn't something that is crazy to me personally, maybe to you guys, but I've always known that once I got to that point, I wanted mine to grow. Oh my God, it feels so good. I was just excited about that part of the journey and watching my locks grow and, you know, really seeing the visual change, because with extensions, you don't really get to see it. No, but it's not the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep poking through my hair, and I will update you once I feel like I'm getting closer.
Obviously you can tell the emotion probably from me.
I saw that. It was evident when you...
Hey, so I've been working about a half an hour. I'm covered in hair, wearing black pants when you're doing this sort of thing. Not highly recommended. I love it so far. And obviously, like, there's some that I'm not sure that I got the extension out. I think I got them all out. What I was gonna do until I can shower, because I have to go get my girls from school soon and I don't wanna look like a lunatic, I'm just going to put some of my spray in my hair. If you are looking for a really good refreshing spray, no itch spray, bug spray, look at my video, how to make your dreadlocks soft. That has my recipes in them, and you'll know exactly what I'm putting on my head. I can't tell you how light I feel. You have no idea. I've had long locks for so freaking long, and it just feels really good and spunky. There's one that I definitely cut my own hair. Now I can't tell because, oh, this one. I definitely cut my own lock too far, but that's okay. Hair grows, so do dreadlocks eventually. But anyway, I will update you guys later. I am going to get myself moving, get my girls. Yeah, I'll be back with more of an update, but this is what we have so far. And yeah, I'm feeling good. So it is the next day and I washed my hair last night. It felt so light. It didn't take too long to dry. I love it. I don't know how long it will stay, if it will always stay, if it will go away in a week and I'll add all my extensions back in. I don't know. Like I said, I change all the time. I don't put rules on myself when it comes to my locks. I did do some decorations this morning and I think that it surprised me how long my real hair actually was. I think I like my bangs better with it this length. It feels fun. I'm anxious to go ahead and start making videos about styles with short locks. That is something that I know a lot of you have wanted. I only did a couple when I did this the last time. Remember, I did this back in June and it didn't last long. The reaction, I think my family likes them long. My mom looked at me for an hour and didn't notice. And then when I told her, she goes, "Oh, I miss your long locks." I mean, she didn't miss them that much. She didn't notice. Dave's super supportive. He likes it either way. He doesn't care. My daughters like it longer better, which understandable. I don't know. Like I said, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I am non-committal either way. So anyway, these are my locks. These are my locks. Feels super light, super fun. I don't know, it kind of feels, I'm funny, it kind of feels bizarre and it kind of, I keep looking in the mirror like, what is this? But at the same time, I kind of love them. So we'll see, we'll see. What do you guys think? You have to tell me below what you prefer, what your opinion is. Of course, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but I love to hear what other people think. Are you gonna unfollow me on Instagram because all of a sudden I don't have long locks? Tell me, tell me all of it. If you like this video and you wanna keep updated on what I do next, because you just never know, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell if you don't wanna miss any future uploads. I upload every Monday and Thursday. As always, you can find me on Instagram, Liza_locs. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Remember that this is your journey, and it can look however it is you want it to look. I hope you guys have a good day. I will talk to you soon. One thing I wanted to mention was, I knew that once I got your upper lip.